But the change is in the works. The Fox Forecast Center has been tracking this cold air. It'll infiltrate from the north. It'll spread across the East Coast. There is the potential, in case you haven't heard the rumor, for an impactful pre-Valentine's Day storm for the East Coast. Let's go through the evolution of this, because we've got to have a low-pressure system developed to the southeast. It's got to roll out into the coast, and we got to track it northward. If you forgot what snow looks like in New York, here's a little reminder. The last big storm for the I-95 corridor was January 2022, January 29th, 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago. Central Park had 8.5 inches during that storm. Could we see a repeat? Well, some of the models say there's a possibility the low would be in the right place. But there's also a solution that says it could be a complete miss.
Go figure.
Not what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough call. Cold air might be in place. We'll see how this low moves about. I mean, we've got the overall setup with a low that's going to move out of the plains, and then once it emerges, we'll see if that cold air is in place for the Northeast. I mean, we still have that spread amongst the two major models here.
And then the other one, the Canadian model, which we don't have shown right here, that has a huge storm over Long Island at just about the same time. So we know there's going to be a low pressure region formed sometime. And remember, we're talking about Monday night into Tuesday. It's quick moving. But if it's right there, and you're looking at the GFS on the right, that's a heck of a lot of snow.
I'm seeing a frown on the left.
Yeah,
Jersey's a great example.
And the exclamation point on the other side.
If you're hoping for snow.
You know,
yeah, it's no question. It's a quick mover, too. I remember yesterday, GFS was even a little more bullish when it came to the depth of this low pressure region. Now it's not quite as much and moving a little faster. But remember, you guys' energy is still out there in Alaska right now. It's in the Gulf of Alaska, so we've got plenty of time.
A lot of things can happen. I will give a little hope to the left side of the screen. We did have a storm in 2017 that produced almost 10 inches of snow in New York City. It was a February storm. And that storm, the day before, we were setting records with warmth, low to mid 60s. So this weekend, I-95 corridor, you're like low 60s. Winter's over. Don't give up hope. The storm pattern and the cold could come together for a magical romance right about the time we get into Valentine's Day.
Pun intended.